did that by covering for Blanton. We don't normally talk NBA on a Wednesday in November, but when you hear the comments of the Cavaliers players, you'll know why we did. That's next on Arizona Sports.
Good morning, people. How you guys doing? It's the Morning Glory. My name is Eddie Law. And if you haven't watched the show before, this is the show where, what the fuck are you texting me this early for? You ever had that friend that never texts you on, like you text them about, hey man, what time you want to meet up in the next like hour or so, and they don't text you till like 5 minutes before they want to meet up? That some bitch is texting me and it's like 6 a.m. in Arizona. Stupid. Anyway, if you haven't watched the show before, it's literally what the Morning Glory means. Again, the original idea was to do it from the toilet, but it's kind of gross. What's up, Andy? The original idea was to do it from the toilet, but it's kind of gross. So it's pretty gross. I mean, that'd be a Fred Kirby thing to do, to be honest with you. I think he would do some shit like that, maybe. But, the Morning Glory basically is whatever comes to my brain is just dumped out into the universe. See what's up. So, I'll start off real quick with a little bit of a Chuck egg, a.k.a. American football. We have a local morning show here called Doug and Wolf. It's a former Arizona Cardinals, I think offensive lineman, yeah. And, some, pencil neck motherfucker that has a journalism degree, which I can say because I don't have a pencil neck, bitch. What up? I do have a journalism degree, so I guess I kind of just dissed myself a little bit. Anyway, so these two motherfuckers are sitting on the radio right now talking about everyone's saying we're the my Cardinals, my Arizona Cardinals. It's like everyone's saying the Cardinals are the most talented football team in the league. John Gruden's got us picked for the Super Bowl. First of all, I swear to everything that is or isn't existing, that is or isn't holy, that is or isn't any kind of religious or what the fuck happened to you guys? A religious figure. If the Cardinals don't make the Super Bowl, or they do and they lose, I'm going to stalk these two motherfuckers, find them, and beat them both down, because that's some horse shit. I fully believe in jinxing people, or jinxing yourself, or jinxing your own team, when you talk too goddamn much about the Super Bowl, or about winning titles. So cut the shit, motherfuckers. I can't stand local radio, for real. I can't stand local radio for shit sometimes. Actually, most of the time. So, it makes me want to actually try to get into radio again. I might actually try and then just start ridiculing motherfuckers. Which, incidentally, is what I started doing yesterday on Twitter. Because everything got so stupid, I started ridiculing people. And I got a couple tweets back this morning from people that I ridiculed. First of all, the Cyborg Tony Hinchcliffe thing, where Tony Hinchcliffe said that in order to make weight, Cyborg had to cut her dick off. Alright, and Cyborg got all upset, started tweeting him. I tweeted Cyborg and I said something like, fuck, I fucking pulled the earphone out of my ear. I said something like, yeah, you're gonna beat up a guy whose nickname is Super Twink. Yeah, that's great. You even know this guy? And I go, he's not a bully. Bully's far from it. And this chick tweeted me back this morning. Is like, yes, he's a bully. So instead of just letting it go like I normally would, I kind of did let it go. I didn't tweet her back, but I looked at her bio or whatever. And, seems to be like a single chick who fancies herself a bad bitch. And if you don't know what a bad bitch means, it's one of those chicks that thinks she's all that these days. That's what they call themselves, a bad bitch. By the way, I'm sure Andy does for sure. Does everybody else, and Mike does too, but does anybody else remember the days where a girl called herself a bitch was pretty much frowned upon? You know what I mean? Oh shit, what the fuck? Alright, real quick. School buses, they have these stop signs on the side, but they stop at every, they have to stop at every railroad crossing. I guess to make sure the train's not coming? I don't know, but they stop on the railroad, like on the actual tracks. I never understood that. But they have a stop sign that never happens with that. Stop sign actually comes out when they're at the railroad. Usually the bus just stops. Anyway, but, so now these days, these girls are calling themselves bad bitches. Like, I'm a bad bitch. Like, that's supposed to get you any kind of fucking respect. If you call yourself a bad bitch, I ain't giving you no respect. You know what I mean? Because why? Because if I call any chick a bitch, she's gonna get mad at me, is she? Have you ever called a chick a bitch and she's like, oh, thank you? No, that's never happened. Not once. To any of you. And if she did, I hope you're not talking to her no more. Because that just no. Just no. You know what I mean? Huh. So anyway, the chick fancies herself a bad bitch in her bio, and I'm just like, I'm just like, man, no wonder you're fucking single. Fred likes them bad bitches. Oh, that's right, Fred Kirby. But you expect that from Fred. Fred's an anomaly, I think. He's an anomaly for the fact that he's a little bit older than me, maybe like a year or two. He's a little bit older than me, but he embraces the culture of the generation younger, under mine, or the younger generation, the one that's around now. Personally, a professional offended people can go suck a dick, and that's what this chick is. She's, people that go, "Oh, you're a bully," and I go, "Huh? You can X out of Twitter, bitch, or you can block this shit if you want to." You know what I mean? All this stuff we have to walk around like we're like we're stepping on glass and shit, or stepping on ice, and we gotta be real careful because we don't want to hurt little Bobby's feelings or little Christina's feelings or little bad bitch feelings. Like, you don't want to hurt nobody. The fuck? Fred's an anomaly because he's ginger. I don't know, man. How much of the population is ginger these days, though? There's got to be a lot. I dated a redhead chick, and she was woo in the sack. She's amazing, but other than that, she was pretty fucking crazy, unfortunately. So anyway, yeah. So I don't understand the whole bad bitch thing either. I don't understand the whole getting upset at people on Twitter as far as like, oh, he is a bully. Chick, you're on the internet. What do you expect? That's the other thing. People expecting the internet to treat them right. Gingers are grateful. Gingers are grateful. Yeah. But yeah. What did I read yesterday about the internet? Someone was like on the fucking internet. Who was it that put this shit out? So this one chick put out her no. It wasn't yesterday. It was a while ago. I don't know if you guys remember when Paige Van Zandt put out her Snapchat screen name on Twitter. I remember tweeting her just for fun. I tweeted her just for fun. Here comes a sea of dicks your way. That's all you just asked for, is a sea of dick pics coming your way, Paige. Better be ready. It's the fucking internet. I see Ben Askren got his own podcast now. Oh God, why? Why did Ben Askren get a podcast? Does that guy ever have anything interesting to say? Except, look at me, look at my curly hair. I could beat the best 170 fighters in the world, but I can't because I'm not in the organization with the best welterweights. Fuck, dude, stop. And I got an eye poke deuce to keep my title. I'm still convinced that shit was on purpose. The first time he fought, or the only time he fought Santos, he eye poked the shit out of that dude, and they stopped the fight. They disqualified him, and the belt didn't change hands. They didn't even strip him. They should have stripped him. That shit was 100% on purpose. But Victor Cui, whatever the fuck his name is, who's the head of ONE Championships, is all up in Ben Askren's ass. So I don't know. Everyone wants to talk about the UFC having no integrity. I think pretty much no organization in MMA has integrity. In fact, I don't think any organization in any sports really has any integrity, because the whole point of having a business to make money. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just, I don't know. And then here's what I found hilarious. Okay, I found it. I almost fell over laughing last night reading this shit. After we got done with Keyboard Warriors. By the way, Keyboard Warriors available at crossroadsmma.com. If you missed it, go check it out. We had a pretty good time last night. But you know what? It was a little more serious than normal because of we all forget it's a business, exactly. Yeah, and I'll talk about that point in a second. But it was kind of a little more serious than normal for the fact that we were all kind of still shocked at the, I'm not in shock anymore, but I'm kind of, now I'm kind of like watching the fight, watching all the thinking back in hindsight, basically, I'm like, okay, well, that kind of makes sense now. But last night I'm on Twitter, and a writer, I don't know, for who does he write for? I want to say I think he writes for Bleacher Report. It's not Dwayne Finley, because I respect Dwayne Finley. I don't respect this dude. So I'm not going to throw his name out there either. But unless I'm going to start shitting on him, like real bad. But I don't respect this dude at all either. But at the very least, he does the reporter work. He actually puts in leg work. He doesn't just watch podcasts and goes, oh, this guy said this, I'm type this down, oh, this guy said this. He said, oh, and then writes out an entire article and says, he said this on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. Instead of putting the link up there, here, you watch it, fuckers. But anyway, he's out there talking. Now the website that put out the Holly Holm vagina close-up to try and prove that she's on steroids and link it to her former sponsor who has banned substances. And I'll put him out there so you guys can ridicule him if you want to. It's lowkickmma.com. I don't know exactly if there's any dashes in there or hyphens or whatever. A dash in there somewhere. But it's lowkickmma. You can find him on Twitter if you want. They've been getting bombarded with hate though, and they deserve it because what they put out was it's dog shit, you know. And they fucking zoomed in on Holly Holm's vagina and put the picture on the internet, trying to use it as proof that she's been doing steroids. What the fuck? Anyway, so this guy, the actual reporter, fucking is just like, wow, you guys hit a new low. He tagged Low Kick MMA and all that shit. And I'm sitting there going, dude, why aren't you calling out the rest of MMA media? Like the ones that don't do shit that's as bad, you know what I mean? But call out the rest of them. I'll tell you right now, if I was, or maybe if my plans changed somehow, someday I end up writing for something like a Bloody Elbow, like a Bleacher Report. I don't ever want to write for MMA fighting, to be honest with you, ever. Unless it's just me shooting the shit with Luke Thomas, I don't really care. But there's reasons for that. Anyway, if I ever end up writing for like a big website or whatever, I'm gonna be calling motherfuckers out. Please believe I'm gonna be doing that shit. Okay, but I thought that was fucking hilarious. I'm like, look at the pot calling the kettle black, dude. Like you and your homies, you and the guys you hang out with and talk to and shit and call friends from MMA media, you guys do shit that's similar. I shall look out for this Low Kick cunt weasel soon. Oh yeah, check them out. They're getting bombarded from people. The best part, they're actually defending themselves. Like they're legitimately trying to defend themselves from this shit. It's amazing the kind of shit that people will put out when they have, we're in the age of everybody not only has an opinion as he should, but everyone has the ability to put it out there now. Twitter is what this is. Periscope is what it is. YouTube, definitely. Facebook, you have the ability where everyone has an opinion and they can express it to the entire world, right? So of course you're gonna get shitheads like Low Kick MMA who's gonna put shit out there and zoom in on Holly Holm's vagina, and then tweet it out for the rest of the world to retweet the shit out of it. It's incredible. It's fucking incredible. And unfortunately these days, because of how quick we want information, if it pops on the internet and people immediately jump on to believe it. Especially the people that were really upset that Ronda Rousey lost really picked up on it. And I actually follow a few of those people and they followed me back and I ended up talking to them like, hey, chill with that. First of all, that's bullshit. Holly Holm's not on steroids. We became as sad as the cock weasel. Yep. And so people started picking up on that shit. They started picking up on all that shit and started talking about it. But it got so bad. Somebody else on, the media, yeah. But it got so bad, it got so crazy, honestly, with the Ronda Rousey firing Edmund thing and the Holly Holm vagina steroid thing, that somebody I never expected, that's all good, Mike, somebody I never expected actually ended up following me yesterday and hit me up on DM like, hey, and this is one of those, MMA insider dudes, and I mean, that's cool, I don't mind it, honestly, this is the guy that I actually follow on Twitter, which is how he DM me, because I actually think he makes a lot of valid points when it comes to MMA. You know what I mean? So I was like, hey, what's up, dude? What's going on? He's like, hey, where'd you hear about the Edmund thing? And I told him where, and I go, it's not a credible website at all. In fact, I actually ended up clicking on and I clicking around their website, and the entire website's bullshit. So no, it's complete fabrication. It's clickbait. That's all it is. And he's just like, oh, okay, that makes sense. We ended up shooting the shit back and forth. But that's how bad the shit got. And, people started going around to everybody else on Twitter trying to find out what the hell was going on. If it's true that Rousey finally fired Edmund, if it's true that Holly Holm's vagina is showing that she took steroids, irresponsible, yes, but it teaches us all a real valuable lesson, right? Research your sources. Even if it's CNN.com, go look at something else. Even if it's, even if it's CNN.com, research something else. Even if it's, Fucking Fox News has got awful. I don't even go to their website or their news channel. Basically go check multiple sources before you start believing some shit. You know what I mean? Wikipedia don't count. Excuse me. Although some argue that it's more accurate than most of the news sources, and sometimes they're fucking right. But you got to check everywhere, definitely. I forgot. I was gonna talk about something, and Mike brought it up, I think, and I completely forgot to what it was. Sorry. Anyway, apologize for that. Anyway, I think today Wednesday. Today the Rousey tweets should slow down a bit. Although every MMA website and every ESPN, everybody is putting out more Rousey shit, because even Ariel looks into rumors before posting shit. Even Ariel Helwani looks into rumors before posting anything. You know what I mean? That's saying something, because that guy, I'll give him a little bit of credit. And Mike's the one that said that about Ariel, checking shit, and he's right. But I'll give Ariel a little bit of credit. He actually used to be one of those guys that wanted to post some shit out first. Because that's the game. That's the name of the game in media these days. Be the first one. Be the one to break it. And Helwani, to his credit, don't do that no more. He used to do that shit and had to fucking apologize, put his foot up his own ass. It's like, oh fuck, I was wrong, I'm sorry, and he would apologize for that shit. And that's the right thing to do. So now, yeah, Mike's right. He checks things, and he's actually, debunked is the word, a bunch of rumors before, and he actually, went, did the research, looked around, talked to people, and found out, and rightfully so, he has the sources, right? His boss fucking can get any fighter he want, any fighter that Helwani could want, on the phone for him. So, he actually looks around, checks into rumors before posting shit. So that's to Helwani's credit, like a motherfucker. That's one thing he does great, and I really do give him credit. But but a lot of people don't do that shit, and you gotta be responsible as fuck, If you have, especially when you have, like, what do I have, 1,000 some followers, maybe? I don't, honestly, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't count. Because the followers that I do count are the ones that actually interact, like Andy, like Mike, like Daniela, like everybody that I shoot the shit with normally, back and forth regularly, so those people I count. I normally don't go count fucking anybody else. So not anybody. I don't count. Not that I don't count them. I don't go count numbers to see how many followers I have. But even I don't have that many followers, and I still try to check everything I do. Like yesterday, as soon as that shit came out, I'm like, hey, I put out the link and I go, not a very credible source, but but damn, this is a rumor right now. And then once it was shot down, I was like, okay, that's bullshit, But a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people tweet shit out and then just kind of treat it as, oh, fuck you, Rousey did it. Rousey finally did it. And then they look stupid as shit. And then they get upset at themselves and they get upset at people calling them out. So it's, check your shit. Check your shit. And as consumers of media, 100%, we need to check shit ourselves. And then call them out when they're wrong. Call them out when they're full of shit. One guy just started following not too long ago. He reports stuff on MMA. I forgot who he writes for, but he messed up the title on something, and he actually went out and apologized for it. And I ended up tweeting him like, "Hey man, you don't gotta apologize for that. You can just fix it and just say correction instead of I apologize, blah 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 blah, and put a statement. No, it's correction. The actual name is this, and that's it. That's all you need, right?" But he actually went through the trouble of checking and finding out he's wrong and then changing it. It's very simple, this media game. But the problem is when you develop this attitude, and it's kind of almost like an ego, but this attitude of I'm never wrong, like the jackass that started talking about his steroid source says that Rousey's on steroids now because her feet are yellow, or some other people that get all butthurt at readers. It's incredible how fucking terrible they are. And then on that point as well, if you're gonna put your shit out, like for example, I put my face on here, okay, and I tweeted out, myself, Aaron, Fred, Nick, Don, Jesse, all of us put our faces on these videos, okay. You have to have thick skin if you're going to be doing shit like this. And all those guys are doing is putting their writing out there and their opinions. And people go after them like, oh no, fuck you for not agreeing with me, man, you know? Fucking, if you're going to be putting yourself out there like that, you got to have thick fucking skin. All right? I don't call myself a comedian because I'm not. I'm an amateur at best. And I've been on stage quite a few times. Okay? And to be up there, you know, telling jokes, being on a microphone, telling like exactly what you, god damn, what is up, sweetheart? And I'm totally creeping on her. Fuck, my bad. Yo, if I ever see her again, though, she just drove off. But if I ever see her again, fuck. Anyway, fuck. Now I'm off track here. Oh yeah, so you gotta have some thick fucking skin. You know, I've been on there. I've been on this. I think the first time I was on stage, amateur, was like 5 minutes when I was in college. At an open mic, and I did pretty well. The second time I went up, they gave me 15 minutes because apparently I had the place howling the first time. They gave me 15 minutes, and I got murdered. It was like eating a bag of dicks, man. The way Joe Rogan puts it, it was like eating a bag of dicks on stage. Oh man, I was praying for Sandman to come out and just give me the hook, cause fuck. Oh man, if you want something to destroy your confidence, be on stage and be terrible. Be terrible. People don't give a fuck. And by the way, that show was free. People didn't pay to see me. You know what I mean? That was a free show. And, you know, I got shit on bad. I got booed out the fucking house. Off the stage, out the house. And maybe it was okay about until halfway through it got real bad. And I was like, fuck it. I got to put myself through this, right? Low Kick seems to have removed the Holly article. Cannot find it. Good. They should remove the fucking Holly article because they must have gotten like a sea of shit and had to remove it. Again, they're not a big website. They're actually pretty fucking small. So, you know, they can do that. But imagine an MMA fighting putting some shit like that up, or a Bloody Elbow putting some shit like that up. They would have to remove it and issue an apology for sure. Issue an apology. So, anyway, but if you're gonna be out there, you're gonna put yourself out there, your opinions, your face, who you are. Like I don't get 100% super deep personal on these periscopes, but I get pretty fucking deep. Like for example, I was gonna tell you, I was supposed to be on like maybe 20-30 minutes ago, or even more than that, right? I think I tweeted this morning, and I apologize, Daniela. Daniela actually tweeted me. The reason I check out chicks is I need to find a good one, and that's a good one. She got a booty. Anyway, Daniela tweeted me this morning, asked me when I'm gonna be, when the Morning Glory is coming on. I said 30 minutes. Here's why I'm an idiot. Last night, I realized I didn't do laundry. I needed to do laundry, and so I threw my laundry in it like it was like 10:30, which I should have been passed the fuck out by then, but I just couldn't sleep for some reason. So I threw all my shit in the wash. I was like, I'll get up, and then it takes me about 45 minutes to get ready for work. You know, shower, everything. And so I'm like, I'll throw it in the fucking dryer. I'll be ready to go by the time I'm out, and I get dressed real quick and get the fuck out. Woke up, took a shower, got ready, looked around for my clothes. Fuck, they're still in the goddamn wash. So I went over and I threw it in there for like 30 minutes, and I'm like, come on. And I finally came on, and this shirt's still a little bit damp, but you know, I have a sweatshirt because it's fucking cold out here. It's like 45 degrees out here right now, which is mild compared to a lot of other places, but still, so that was just stupid. I was upset at myself like a motherfucker about that. I'm like, motherfucker. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, back to my point. Sorry. If you're gonna put yourself out there, you gotta have thick skin. People have tweeted me shit about myself. Like, what do they tell me? They look like and it's funny because I already knew this, but because I'm starting to grow this a little bit. I'm not trying to get crazy like Fred. I'm not trying to get like my younger brother has a beard about this fucking long. It's fucking almost Santa Claus like status. The problem is, we're both brown or darker. We're tan, right? So, in my history of my family, we're not just Aztec and Mayan and Mexican or Spaniard or anything. We also have I have a Japanese great grandfather somewhere, a great grandfather, Japanese guy. We also have an Arab somewhere in there that none of us can find, because it was like 3 days ago. Someone actually commented on one of the YouTubes and said, "Motherfucker, you look like Saddam Hussein." I actually laughed at that. because I've seen it before. Armed police have currently closed part of London underground because of security threat. God damn it. Last night, they had a shootout in Paris. They had a shootout in Paris. I think fucking 7 people got arrested. 2 people died. One was a chick that blew herself up. You know what I mean? And shit's getting insane. And then 2 planes were diverted that were going from the U.S. to, I want to say, either France or England. And they got diverted. One's in Nova Scotia. The other one is still stateside. Because of security threats. Fucking 4 people got pulled off a plane in the U.S. because they acted suspiciously. Which means they were on a plane while, looking like they were Muslim. And, one guy was watching a news channel on his phone and someone thought it was an ISIS video. Legit. That was the explanation for people ratting them out. It was I think one guy was watching a news show on his phone and someone actually thought it was an ISIS video. What the fuck? And then the other part, the reason it was 4 people is this one watching a news thing, and then the other one was a mom rushed her daughter to the bathroom while the plane was still taxiing. Like it was still, going around the actual tarmac, the plane. So, so now we got a security threat. And then yesterday a soccer stadium was evacuated because of a threat or whatever it was. And then now part of the London Underground, which is their subway system, if I'm not mistaken, shut down because of threats. This is getting fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? And the thing is, it's happening over there, so I'm very concerned for my friends that live overseas, Andy and Munch and all them. But, the effect is not only, to them. The effect is starting. It's in waves, right? It comes out. It's like if you drop a rock in a very calm lake and the ripples come out. It's going because over here everyone's freaking the fuck out about these refugees now, and you got half the states' governors are like, nope, we're not taking them in. Fuck that. We don't want any of them in here. And I'm just like, what the fuck are we talking about right now? Now, am I saying just let them in floods and whatever, just open the gates and go? No. Be smart. You fucking security check everybody that comes in. You know what I mean? But it's incredible how terrorists are just fucking all out right now. Threats, fucking, actually doing shit. I think the Paris police or French police were saying, or Paris police, I don't know what you call them, French military for sure, were saying that raid last night where they took out the 2 people, the one lady that blew herself up and the other guy that had a grenade in his hand. They said that they actually stopped an imminent attack, like they were getting ready to do something crazy. So this is getting fucking insane. Trump saying only let Christians in the U.S. is outrageous. I really am questioning whether I want to have kids or not. Do I want to? I don't think I do. I don't think I want to bring a life into this world, dude. This is getting depressing as fuck. Like, look, it'll pass. Life works that way. Things will pass and I'll move on. I'm sure I'll change my mind. But it's fucking scary, dude. I don't want to fucking have to, I already have my 3-year-old nephew, and he's not even my kid, but I'm with him so fucking much that my concern is for him. You know what I mean? Like, I get freaked out. When we take him out somewhere crowded, like, I'm on that kid. He's not going anywhere by himself. Fuck that. This is only going to get worse, and it seems that way, Mike. It really definitely, it's going to get worse before it gets better, but how much worse is where it's going to get crazy, is where the concern is. Right now, everyone's frozen in fear. All this threat comes out and boom, freeze. I get the public safety aspect of it, right? But this guy and Fred was talking to me and to myself and Aaron yesterday before the show started about this, about the Anonymous going after ISIS now, and how they shut down a bunch of their Twitter accounts. Yeah, that's great. How about trying to identify these fuckers and putting their faces out there for people to see? That's that should be the move right now, But even now, you go around places around here. And people are they look at you all suspicious, like, I have a beard, I'm a little darker than most around here, and people look at you all weird, like, hey, so it's I don't know, man. It's just like Mike said, it's gonna get worse. It's definitely before it gets better. So I don't know, I'm definitely fucking concerned, but But, you know, to stop the refugees from coming because of this and that, and anyone can say that shit. Yeah, that's true. But you know, for Trump to say only let Christians in, why are we still stuck on this religious shit? Now, do we not realize most of the world's, in the history of the world, most wars have been religious, have been ideological, because one guy, one person, or one group believes some certain shit, everyone else has to fucking die? Come on, you know? It's, I don't know, man. That's how I know aliens haven't visited us yet. If I was an alien, if I was an extraterrestrial, basically from another planet, and I stumbled onto this planet, and I was like, these motherfuckers are stupid, I will blow this bitch up. Disclaimer, that's not a fucking terrorist threat, stupid Periscope and people watching, or, you know, most likely, you know, fucking the U.S. government checking all this shit out. But if I was an alien, like from another planet, this shit would not be here. If I saw this bacteria fighting each other over thoughts and ideologies and what they think happened in their history and what they believe, it's stupid. It's honestly what stopped me. It's one of the few things that one of the, actually the long list of reasons why I stopped going to church. You know what I mean? I used to go to church every fucking Sunday. You know, go to mass and all that with my family. And then I started thinking, man, this is bullshit. Fucking, why the hell, you know? When I started learning more and more, for example, about what the Spaniards did, and you know, going to Mexico and enslaving a bunch of Indians and shit, and forcing them to adopt Catholicism and speak Spanish and all that shit. In the history of the world, so many atrocities just in the name of ideology. Come on, man. It's I don't know. It's a scary world. We're in the turn of I think we're in the middle of a fucking changing of the world's history, of the world's I don't know what words to use for this, because it's that insane. So there's a big change going on, and we're gonna be around for it. So, you know, pay attention, get ready for this shit, because it's gonna blow your mind. But we get to be witnesses to history for sure, right? So the internet age came, and then all this other shit followed it, and now, you know, I don't know, man. It's irritating. And again, someone's gonna be like, well, why don't you do something about it? Why don't you run for this or run for that? I'm not, because I like to think I'm intelligent. That's why I'm too smart to run for any public office where I know for sure I'm gonna be like, all right, fellas, I know I've been in office for about a month, and I'll be on national TV if I can't doing this. I know I've only been in office for about a month, but here's the shit they don't want you to know. Stuff that doesn't, of course, risk national security or anybody's life. But I'll be like, here's what they don't want you to know. This, and this, and this, and this. And then I'll get sniped on the fucking podium talking, so. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll reconsider. I don't know. I got a clean record. You know, it's not like they can, like anybody could fucking dig any dirt on me other than, you know, got in fights in high school and got expelled for fighting from high school freshman year when I beat up a senior. But it's what it is. Maybe I'll do something like that one day. I don't know. I mean, I've seen the resume of a lot of people that are running for public office. Not that impressive. So I'd like to think that my clean record and my my college degree would help me out a little bit. So, of course, the only problem would be that I can't get a lot. That there's no way I'm gonna get enough money behind me to be able to run for anything. By the way, I can't run for president anyway. So it'd be strictly local. But it's not like I can run for president anyway. So that's one thing. Although Arnold was a governor, so you never know. Anyway, all right, I'm going to go. I got to pick up a couple things here at the store and then head into work. I'm probably going to get yelled at, so is what it is. It's weird. Anyway, Mike, thanks, man. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Andy, I think it's nighttime for you, so try to get some sleep, bro. Daniela, thanks for watching. Everybody tuned in, thanks for watching. Appreciate everything you guys do as far as, you know, hit me up on tweets and comments on all that. This will be up on YouTube in the next hour and a half, maybe 2 hours or so. Later, Andy. And, again, Andy, everyone else overseas, please be as safe as you can be. And everybody else, you know, be vigilant. Good night, Daniela. You know, please be vigilant. You know, everyone here especially, but everyone around everywhere, be vigilant, but don't be scared. Don't show these guys that it's fucking working, that you're full of fear, because these assholes are gonna keep doing this shit because they get off on this kind of crap. So, be strong, be smart, but don't be afraid, fucking inform yourself. Keep yourself informed from multiple sources for anything, sports, fucking news, everything. If you see something on CNN, go to another channel, go to another source and check something out. Definitely go to I can't believe I'm saying this. Go to Twitter, because that's where you get up to the date information for people that are actually on the scene. So again, thanks for watching, guys. In the pocket today. Later today, we'll talk. Of course, we're talking UFC 193, but we're definitely talking other things that are going on in MMA and these weekend's cards for sure. We'll be talking about. And then for those who like football, American football, aka Chuck Egg, punting the nuts tonight, with or without Michael Reyes. That show's gonna go down every Wednesday now because it's kind of a thing now. So I'm definitely be on there doing that. Hopefully I get Mike to join me. But young dude works late, so it's is what it is. Anyway, you guys all have a good day. Remember, we're one step closer to death, and these days it seems very that phrase seems a little scary to say, but we're one step closer to death. So make every day count. See you guys later. And if the stop broadcast button would work, I'd love it. God damn Periscope.